Welcome to the new features training for bank reconciliation for Microsoft Dynamics GP 2013. My name is Cheryl Waswick and I will be your presenter today. I am a Senior Technical Support Engineer on the Microsoft Dynamics GP Application Support Team. The new features for bank reconciliation include a new option in the Reconcile to GL routine to reconcile bank reconciliation. Another new feature is in Electronic Reconcile. The BAI format is now available to import. Lesson 1 for bank reconciliation. In the Reconcile to GL routine, you will find bank reconciliation now listed as an available module to reconcile. This will help you to find the differences between your checkbook balance and the GL cash account assigned to the checkbook. Let's review the Reconcile to GL routine for the Bank Reconciliation module in Microsoft Dynamics GP. To navigate to the Reconcile to GL window, click on Tools under Microsoft Dynamics GP, Routines, Financial, Reconcile to GL. In the Reconcile to GL window, there are many new features that are explained in the General Ledger section. However, to reconcile bank reconciliation, simply enter your date range and choose Bank Reconciliation. Notice that this opens up the Checkbook ID field, where you can choose the checkbook ID that you wish to reconcile. The GL cash account assigned to that checkbook will automatically default in the upper right-hand corner under the account. If you have a previously saved reconcile for bank reconciliation, the output path will default in. If you do not, then you must navigate out to the path you wish to save the file. Go ahead and click Process, and this will open the Reconcile to GL spreadsheet. The left side of the spreadsheet shows the transactions from your bank reconciliation or your checkbook register. The right side shows the transactions from GL that are in the GL cash account. The system tries to do a match on 4 fields: the transaction source, the document number, the transaction date, and the payment or deposit amount. If all 4 of these fields match, the items will be listed in the Match Transactions section. If 3 of the items match, the items will be listed in the Potentially Matched Transactions section. All others will be listed in the Unmatched Transactions section. You should go through to see what hit GL that didn't hit BankRec and what hit BankRec that didn't hit GL. In your researching, notice that there are blue hyperlinks that allow you to drill back to Microsoft Dynamics GP windows. So you can drill back to the transaction number in Microsoft Dynamics GP by simply clicking on the blue line that you wish to drill back to. On the General Ledger side, you can drill back to the journal entry or the account setup. Hopefully this new functionality will be a huge time saver for you so that you no longer have to print out smart lists and sit and match each side manually to figure out the differences between your checkbook balance and your GL cash account. Lesson 2 for bank reconciliation. The Bank Administration Institute, or BAI format, is now compatible with Electronic Reconcile for bank reconciliation. Let's go ahead and look at this new functionality for the Electronic Reconcile configurator file. To navigate to the configurator file for Electronic Reconcile, click on Tools under Microsoft Dynamics GP, Routines, Financial, Electronic Reconcile, and click on Configurator. In the Electronic Reconcile configurator window, go ahead and set up your bank format. I'll go ahead and just do a sample BAI, but you can name it whatever you want. File format is a new field in this window, and here is where you will select the BAI format or user-defined format. The BAI format was added to comply with the Cash Management Balance Reporting specifications for version 2. This was developed by the Bank Administration Institute and most commonly referred to as the BAI2 format. When you select this option, the rest of the window will populate for you based on the fields for the BAI2 format. Notice that the record delimiter is a slash at the end of each line. Under record type, we now have file header, group header, account identifier, detail, account footer, group footer, file footer, and a continuation line. So more record types have been added to accommodate the BAI format, and each is mapped below according to the specifications of this format. Another change to the window is that the codes entry was moved to a button at the bottom of the window. The transaction type now has two new options for transfer credit and transfer debit. Another change to the codes window is that you're allowed to have multiple transaction type codes per transaction type. So in this instance, a scrolling window is maintained at the bottom for each new code that you select. So in this example, 409 will mean check paid, 415 will mean check paid, and 445 will mean check paid, and so on. In prior versions, you were only allowed to have one transaction type code per transaction type. I'll go ahead and save that file and set up a new one called test. In the file format, if you select user defined, then you have the existing format to set up the configurator as you wish. You'll have file format types of fixed, comma delimited, or tab delimited. Select your record type indicator, whatever it is according to your bank specifications, and go ahead and continue to map the configurator according to your bank's requirements document. You still have access to all the record types that were added for the BII format. Most commonly, you'll need the file header and detail line, but again, you need to refer to your bank specifications. Let's review the new features for bank reconciliation. First, bank reconciliation was added as an available module to reconcile in the Reconcile to GL routine. This will help you to reconcile your cash account against your checkbook balance. Secondly, BII format was added to the electronic reconcile configurator window. Also, you can select user defined to use the existing functionality. In both formats, you'll be able to also use multiple transaction codes per transaction type.